So in this video I'm going to talk about Colles fracture. Colles fracture is distal end radius fracture, and at distal end there can be extra-articular or intra-articular fracture, whereas Colles fracture is extra-articular type of distal end of radius fracture. On signs and symptoms there is pain, swelling and deformity, and here deformity is Steiner-Fock deformity because of displacements, and it is seen in the picture. Now, mechanism of injury, it starts with osteoporosis that is seen in the old age, also in the postmenopausal woman, that will lead to osteoporosis, and osteoporosis is one of the risk factors where tribal injuries or fall on outstretched hands will lead to development of the Colles fracture. Now, talking about the displacement in the AP view and in the lateral view. In AP view, you can see this end is shifted on the radial side, radial tilt and radial shift. This is the mistake. And on the lateral view, it is shifted on the dorsal side. So dorsal shift and tilt, that are four displacement. There is impaction because of fall, and that is seen as proximal shift, and there is supination. The importance of knowing the displacement here is we can first of all we can see in the X-ray, and secondly we can reduce the fracture in opposite to the displacement. So for impaction, during reduction we will give traction. For supination we will give the cast in the pronation, and likewise. There are some associations with Colles fracture. One of them is styloid process fracture of ulna, ulnar collateral ligament rupture, ulnar triangular cartilage rupture, and rupture of interosseous radioulnar ligament. Now, diagnosis can be on clinical base, that is Steiner-Fock deformity we can see as seen in the picture, and on radiological we will see the displacements that we have discussed earlier. Complications include malunion, median nerve palsy, reflex impaired dystrophy, secondary osteoarthritis, and EPL tender tear. Now talking about the management. Management depends upon displacement. So if it is not displaced, then cast is applied in palmar flexion and ulnar deviation. Now to understand this, I have given the photo in the next slide. But before going to the next slide, we will talk about the mild and the major displacement. For mild displacement, we have to do close reduction and immobilize by the Colles cast. And it is given in handshake position, which you will appreciate in the next slide. For major displacement, there are some criteria, that is more than 10 degree of dorsal angulation or more than 5 mm of shortening. It is called major displacement, and for that we have to do an open reduction and either internal or external fixation. So for the undisplaced fracture we will apply the cast also for the mild displacement. In the palmar flexion, that is palmar flexion, this is the palmar flexion, and ulnar deviation, that is the ulnar deviation, this is the ulna, that is the radius, so the hand is deviated in the ulnar side. So the cast is given in palmar flexion and ulnar deviation, that is known as Colles cast, and we can see here it is in handshake position. For major displacement, we have to open the fracture site, we have to reduce it, and then we have to either give fixation as external or internal. So here this is the fracture site, and we have given the external fixation, and some parts of the external fixations which you are asked in the practical examinations are the pins that go inside the bone, and two pins are connected by the connecting rod, and at the site of junction of the pin and the rod there is a clamp which holds them together. So this is external fixation. So that was all about the Colles fracture, and thanks for watching.